Hello YouTube, my name is Nick, and today I have another one of those I got some metal stuffs videos for you today. Tried to do this once already, again it was too long, so had to cut some stuff out, move it into another video. Today is kind of just a smattering of things, not one particular genre. I have one of every format here, tape, vinyl, and CD, no floppy disk or anything. But I have some stuff here that I've had for a little while and just haven't found the right video to put it in yet, because I do try to mediate what's in what video, because, you know, themes are cool and I'm OCD. So the first band I'm going to show you, I have a couple things from, and I've been almost obsessed with this band. I've fallen madly in love with them eventually. I knew about them, but wasn't too crazy about them at first. This is, figure out how this goes. I think that's how it goes. Markcognitum with just some kind of box set. I'm not sure if this actually has a name or not. Mine is number 8 of 100. Comes with 3 full lengths on 3 different color tapes. Oh, that was upside down. Go me. It also comes with a patch. Superfly. But it comes with their 3 full lengths, or his 3 full lengths, if I can get them out of this box, because they fit very tightly. And there we go. This is the debut. The CD, which has become known, is on white tape. Very space-oriented, kind of non-traditional atmospheric black metal. It's not atmospheric to the point where it's like really raw, or it has like a ton of keyboards, or it has a very strange production, but the amount of emotion and the songwriting and the note progression that this guy can pull off just adds so much genuine atmosphere to the album, and a ton of emotion that you don't typically hear from this kind of band anyway. I just love this stuff. I've fallen in love with it recently. I can't get enough of it. Just incredible guitar work. I love the production on everything that he's done. And here we have the first vinyl. This is the Extra Conscious Lucidity by Markcognitum, and it comes on a scrumptious vinyl color. Comes on, oh, that's upside down. Comes on like a blue, purple, black, gray, pink, something or other splatter. It kind of looks a little gray in the video, it looks like, but you kind of just got to trust me. It's like some weird hybrid of like blue, purple, and black with like some pink and white and something or other splatter in it. This is a gorgeous color. I love it. It's not actually on a gatefold. It's just on a sleeve. Same color for both of the vinyl, since it is a 3-sided. I haven't listened to this yet, but I've listened to the album itself a ton, and that one's probably my favorite full length, but this is the newest release of his. This is a split with Oriole called Resonance Crimson Void. So you can see there, it's 4 tracks, 2 by each person. The first song on this is just, mwah, I could listen to that all day. My lord, is that song just epic and huge and emotional. It comes on another delicious vinyl color. It's like a crimson, non-translucent with black splatter. It's a little hard to see the black because of how bright it is today. But yeah, haven't listened to this vinyl yet either. I will very shortly, but I just got this like 3 days ago, I think, and I've had some other stuff on the back burner. So yeah, check out Markcognitum. I kind of went on a shopping spree with them. So this next album, I have no idea what people think about. It's a very popular album, but it is not metal. This is Have a Nice Life with Death Consciousness. Let's get that picture in there. This is kind of like depressive rock, post-rock, post-punk, something like that, mixed with, a little bit of drone, a little bit of electronic music, Extremely emotional album, extremely depressing. I've listened to this more times than I can count since I've bought it on Bandcamp. I haven't listened to the vinyl too much yet, but I've just been no-lifing this album pretty much. When I ordered it, like a trillion people have bought this on Bandcamp, and it said you could either get a red or a black. I'm like, well, a billion people have already bought it, so I'm getting the black. But lo and behold, I got the red. And I don't know if you can really see this on camera, but it's not just red. It's kind of like a purple red. It's a little hard to see unless you see it in person, but it's like a delicious Jolly Rancher or something. I'm always talking about how I'd eat the vinyl if I could, but I'm serious, man. This is probably my favorite single color, like non-splatter, non-cross, non-merge, whatever color vinyl. Just so delicious looking. Sounds great. Very heavy stuff. If you feel like balling up in a corner and crying yourself to sleep, listen to this album. You will not regret it. Amazing clean singing. Alright, so now we're on to the CDs. This first one, most of you should know, but this is probably my Black Metal the album of the year so far, so I might as well show it. The point of these videos is not to show everything that I bought, because if I showed everything I bought, I'd be here every day for like 20 minutes, because I buy a lot of crap. But you just gotta trust me on this. This is mostly just so I show you stuff that, you know, maybe you wouldn't have seen otherwise, or I think it's cool, or whatever. This is the new Ad Majorem Satanae Gloriam with Postus Universi Generis. I think that's upside down. Of course, art by Jeff Whitehead. Took me a second to remember his name. I wanted to say Mark Rosewater for some reason. Hopefully someone out there gets that. But this is just incredible black metal. A little stranger than maybe you'd expect. You know, they're not exactly known for being super outside the box. This album is just incredible. Really high quality black metal when it is just straight black metal. There's some weird moments on here. The song Divine Madness Transcends, probably my favorite black metal song of the year so far. Just check this out. It's on Profound Lore. Everyone's probably seen that by now. I think this came out this year. Love the artwork. This is Take Care by Gnawing Roots. It's kind of like somewhere in between post black metal with like DSBM and I don't know, just some other weird stuff. The instrumentation itself and the songwriting and the emotion that's put into this is just jaw-dropping, and it's not your typical like horrible like howler monkey vocals. It's like horribly wretched, throat-shattering like retches and screams and pseudo growling, I guess. It's kind of like the same technique except it's screamed. Really long songs. It mostly blends into each other because like there's short songs that kind of build onto the long songs. Like Why Have You Gone leads into 47 Years Stripped Away. Same thing with 40 Ounces, Closer to a Solution into I'm So Proud of You. And just, I listen to this all the time at work as well. Just gorgeous atmosphere. This is my favorite kind of stuff to listen to once it starts turning from summer to fall. It kind of hit me a little early this year because it's still hot as heck. So yeah, check out Gnawing Roots. This next one, I hope it doesn't get me banned from YouTube. Yep, this is a weird one, to say the least. This is 4 Songs for the Left Behind by Another Perfect Day. Free the nipple. This is very strange for me to try to explain. It's kind of like death metal-ish. There's a ton of amazing clean vocals on this. Really, really amazing clean vocals. It's pretty short. This is an EP. They have an album before this that I didn't really care for, to be honest. I listened to it after I listened to this, because this totally blew my mind. This is some game-changing kind of stuff, but it's aggressive at times. It's kind of depressing, songwriting and lyrically, but I just love this stuff. It's very, very different. I can't say if I've ever heard something exactly like this. It's not too long, but it has a couple long songs on it. It just has 5 songs on it, even though it says 4 songs, but, whatever. Check this out if you like weird stuff. I love me some weird stuff. This next one is very close to being my black metal album of the year. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce the album name, but this is Enwah or Enwah, because it's French. Here, I'll just show the name. It's in French, and it's a little too long for me to say. If it's a little short, maybe I can get by it. Of course, Markcognitum artwork, as always. It's kind of DSBM-y, with way more aggression and way more hatred and, nihilism and misanthropy, as per usual with regular black metal. But it's mostly the instrumentation and the songwriting. The vocals are much more regular black metal. I love this kind of stuff. I love the melodic side of DSBM mixed with just horrifyingly gruesome instrumentation and vocals and presentation, of course. I love this artwork. Definitely check this out if you like some just crazy black metal that's not too stereotypical. This next one I've had for a while. Haven't really found a time to show it off yet, but I got a couple different things with this. This is a Temple Below with Dark Goddess. For sure, my favorite album artwork layout of the year. I know the Crix Core, or whatever the heck it is, I said is my favorite, but this is very close, if not tied, by the same man, Daniel Desecrator. Amazing artist. That dude should do every album artwork ever, besides, like Maxime Ducardi and, Par Olofsson, stuff like that. This is like some really underground, kind of raw, black and death metal, very cult sounding. Can't recommend this enough. This has been shown off a little bit. It got some traction. Definitely check this out. This next one I don't listen to a ton of, but this one kind of caught my eye. This is Misanthropic Visions by Acid Enema. This is kind of like industrial noise, black metal, something or other. Very electronic influenced. A lot of pulsation going on here. I think this is numbered somewhere. Yep, 98 of 100. There it is. You can see that. Really aggressive stuff. There's actually like 1 trillion remixes on here. Like from here on are remixes, and those are the full-length songs. As far as I remember, this used to be kind of just like a regular black metal band, but this is some weird stuff. I don't listen to a lot of electronic music, but this is really hateful and really gross. So check out Acid Enema. Of course, everything will be in the description. This next one is an atypical funeral doom band. This is Heimskringla with Viking Loipa, something like that. Don't trust my pronunciation, just look in the description and it'll be there. This is not really despair-driven funeral doom. This is more like energizing and more upbeat, and not really upbeat, but empowering funeral doom. It has Viking-esque, like instrumentation and folky kind of stuff. I think this is from the US. I could be wrong about that. But the first song on here is about 45 minutes long. It's called Scandinavia. And my god, this stuff is just gorgeous, huge, super long. It's not drony. It gets its point across, I'll say that. Definitely check this out if you like funeral doom. That's not like just normal funeral doom. Whew. This next one took me about 1 million years to get here, and I can't really blame anyone for that. This is the new Vulvodynia with Psychosadistic design. Got this from Lacerated Enemy. I got the signed version. I have the signed version of all the Vulvodynia albums. But yeah, it took a million years to get here, but it just has to be that way. It's also signed on the inside. There were a couple moments on this album that kind of made me scratch my head a little bit, but overall, this is certainly their best album to date. Just a million guest vocal performances, stupid heavy, really tongue-in-cheek slam stuff. This is the slam album that they always wanted to make, and I really love this stuff. Slam forever. This next one is a slam banger, a jam banger. This is the new Unfathomable Ruination with Finitude. I also got a long sleeve of this, as well as with the Vulvodynia and the next one upcoming. You know I love long sleeves. It's summer and I'm wearing a sweatshirt. But this was one of my most anticipated albums. Their first album I actually don't have because it's like $1 million for some reason, even though it's not old. But this is some just retardedly fast, aggressive, brutal, technical death metal. The solos on this will just rape your ears. They are so fast and so hateful. It kind of brings you back to like old school war metal days at some point. It's so well written, really catchy, memorable stuff. Like, listen to the song Neutralizer and Inhuman Reclamation and Nihilistic Theorem on this. They also did a very good job. They put maybe the most aggressive song as the first song. I think it's the shortest song as well. But it gets you in the right mindset and the right mood to listen to something like this, because it's like getting ear raped with a weed whacker. So yeah, check out Unfathomable Ruination. This next one, yep, it's this album, Extemporitus something or other. There's the name. If you know the artwork, you know this band. A young band, but very infamous at the same time. I'm assuming these are track listings. It's written in some kind of ancient Belarusian language or something. Ridiculous album premise, ridiculous album, but this is just stupid heavy, mostly tech death with some brutal stuff in there as well. It's not too long, but it gets the point across efficiently. I listened to this 3 or 4 times and I got it yesterday. Just ridiculous album. If you know this album, if you know the artwork, believe the hype, because it's definitely worth it. If I didn't mention it already, I'm not going to show clothes on here anymore because I'll just wear it and then you can see it. I got a long sleeve of this, Finitude and Vulvodynia, but believe the hype. This is heavy as crap, and that's the last one I got for you. And I hope you enjoyed this. Maybe you found something cool that you didn't know about before. And I don't know what I'm going to do next. I'll see. But I'll see you next time. Mwah.